birthday reading, rising sign or moon sign, right? Welcome, stars. We don't have any stars out tonight. Even in the darkness, we bring our own light. You can listen for your birthday, you can listen for your moon sign, and you can listen for your rising sign. The difference is the house location that'll be in. These March new moon. It is a magical, mystical, metaphysical time. Magicians of magic, of creating, of inspiration, of praying, of meditation, of Christ consciousness, of unity, of interconnectedness. That means the sun and the moon are together. So Pisces is the energy that escapes. It disappears. Now you see me, now you don't. That's Piscean. It is the magician. Again, let's not forget that energies, right, are extreme because you could be operating at this end or this end. Because I know I have a friend, she shows up in the Saturday Night Lives all the time, and she can't stand when I talk about politics, right? She would rather I talk about the fantasy and the sci-fi. Matter of fact, she's like, where's the aliens? Where are the aliens? Because that's over here. Politics would be at the opposite end, right? This is the reality we don't want to deal with, right? Sci-fi and fantasy is over here, right? And some would say, well, aliens are real. Why are you going to put them over there? Well, because then the argument would be, well, show me the alien. Where's the proof, right? And that's the whole point about astrology, is it's the science of wholes, WHOLE. It's holistic. It's solid, right? It's all of that and more. So we can operate at each end. Or as we age, we find out that when we stop swinging at the extremes, we eventually are, when we swing, we end up swinging right in the middle, which is what we're always shooting for. We're always shooting for operating in the middle, because that's a little bit of this and a little bit of this. It's operating in a balanced way. Idealism, meditation, creating meditations, becoming a person who's doing meditations. You'll be, now, if you don't have anything at that degree, all right, you're still feeling this strongly, folks, because we've got Jupiter at 14 degrees at this time. And so Jupiter will be highlighting Piscean themes until June, okay, until June of this year, 2022. Aries, you're having this in your 12th house. Pisces in your 12th house, really psychic location because it's Pisces and Pisces. This is about sleeping and dreams, right? Fantasy and sci-fi, right? What do you hear when you're asleep? What kind of dreams do you have? Pay attention to them. Do you have anything at 12 degrees? This is about your subconscious. Aries, this is about your subconscious, right? Your subconscious and the past life stuff, big time. And maybe being a little uncomfortable with some of the things that you see in your dreams, right? Getting flashes of inspiration. Your spirituality, you might feel that it's kind of hidden from you if you don't have planets there. You might not be, you might be a little uncomfortable with it because it's in the 12th house. 12th house, remember, is the hidden. So when I say uncomfortable, it just may be you don't go to a church or a mosque, or you're not within a traditional religious system. You may kind of keep it hidden and may just do your own thing, whatever that is, and that is absolutely fine. I support you in that 1000%, because Aries energy tends to be a little independent, and there's nothing wrong. We all need independence in our life. So Pisces in your 12th house can give you a new beginning, but it can help you to get involved in a creative activity. This is what I'm hearing. Get involved in a creative activity, Aries, that can bring out the subconscious. Pour your subconscious into your creative endeavors. It'll help them to channel. And there can be some really beautiful things that we see. You might create some beautiful pieces of work in terms of music or art or writing or poetry, screenplays, movies, whatever. The creativity level is up to you to use it. So when we talk about being creative, it could even be you start doing meditations. You could lead groups for people in meditations, right? You can create your own meditations. Like there's like little stories we can create, like how to go back in time, how to do past life regressions. There's a whole plethora of different opportunities and options. There's like different alleys, but the new moon represents a new beginning. So what are you going to do, Aries, with this new dreamy fantasy sort of energy in the house of dream and fantasy? Let's not forget with Pisces, this is also the placement of hospitals and prisons and substances. So are you using substances, and do you do it when they're, are you a soul, you do this stuff in solitude, like there's nobody else around. If you are doing stuff like that, it's time to create a new healthy habit, right? A new subconscious healthy habit. Because Pisces likes to dive. I have it right here. This isn't about Aries. This is for all of us, all these keywords. So if you see all the keywords that I have here, substances, escape, because that's Pisces. It wants to be invisible, it wants to escape, but meditation, prayer, sacrifice, the higher mind, Christ consciousness, addiction, creativity, metaphysical, spiritual. The point is, it's all the same energy. The question always comes down to, how will you use that energy? And if yours is in the 12th house, it's Pisces, which is get involved either in politics or do something with dreams, do something with sleep, do something that's creative, do something that maybe combines all of them, make up fantasy and sci-fi. You can be the ultimate creator. How will you, Aries, let your artistic, creative, unimaginable Piscean energy flow through you? Let it represent who you are. Let some of your past life knowledge come through, because that's what Pisces is in the 12th house, okay? It's history. It's your soul's history. It can be karmic, but don't leave it all bottled up. Some of us leave it bottled up because we don't know how to relate to it. It relates when we stop thinking and we just get a piece of chalk in our hand or paint, and we just get a piece of canvas and we just do. We don't really have an idea. We just see what comes out. Right? We just see what comes out of the hands. That's how it flows out. So whether you do it with music or you're crafting, whatever your thing is, because you got Virgo energy over there, right? In the 6th house. So it's strong crafting energy, sewing and stuff like that. You can use it. And I would love to hear back how you are going to use the creative, because that's what it is. It's Pisces in your 12th house. You have the ability to connect even higher to the divine. So it's that new moon time, Aries, of connecting in and having spiritual activities, channeling that energy, and bringing about a new creative way to let your subconscious express, to share your subconscious, but in a form of a story, in a form of make-believe. This is for you, Aries. Be the leader. Show us how to use our creativity, tapping into those higher frequencies and letting it flow freely from your being. Express, share, radiate, and shine, because you are the divine.